When Phoenix Lemke was just 17, he found himself without a home. His family in O'Fallon, Missouri, couldn't accept him for who he truly was, and in December 2021, he left, uncertain of what the future held. After a few days of couch surfing, Phoenix found refuge with an unlikely savior, the Reverend Susan Shumway. Reverend Shumway, a minister at a nearby church, had known Phoenix for years through his friends. As soon as she heard about his predicament, she offered him a place to stay. She has a history of letting people stay here when they are struggling, Phoenix said. He even started calling her Mom. Now, Shumway isn't your typical pastor in deep red Missouri. She's a fierce advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. In a state where officials are pushing hard to limit the rights of trans and queer people, she stands as a beacon of hope. Missouri has become a battleground for LGBTQ+ rights, with officials pushing to outlaw health care for trans youth and censor LGBTQ+ content. But Shumway's message is clear. I'm a Christian who believes in trans rights, and I'm going to make sure legislators hear from Christians who are not spewing hate. Shumway is now campaigning to become a state representative, aiming to be a strong opposition voice in a hostile legislature. Her advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights dates back to 1999, where a young member of her youth group confided in her that he was gay. Her response? So what? I love you. Living with Shumway was transformational for Phoenix. He came out as trans and began transitioning. Here, I could do what I want, be who I want, and kiss who I want without being called a slur, he said. Last year, Phoenix posted a joyous photo holding his court paperwork, confirming his legal name change. I just felt so much better and happier, he shared. Despite estrangement from most of his relatives, Phoenix is thriving. By insisting they had a daughter, they lost the opportunity to have a son, he said. Phoenix still faces challenges, especially in Missouri's public spaces. But he's grateful for the support he's found in Shumway and others fighting for LGBTQ+ rights. Reverend Shumway's fight is far from over. Whether she wins her state house race or not, she's committed to advocating for non-discrimination laws and standing up against hate. It's such a privilege seeing these shackles that were holding him down fall off, she said. Her story, and Phoenix's, serve as a powerful reminder that love and acceptance can change lives, and that's something worth fighting for. And for more Christian news, subscribe to our newsletter.